YouTube, what's going on, man? I'm back with another video, bro. And I had to make this video because I've gotten into an argument with yet another LeBron stan. And every time I get into an argument with one of them, I'm going to make a video about it. Because I think that these conversations need to be had. And it shows the hypocrisy and the fandom of LeBron James, dog. And it starts with people like Shannon Sharpe and Nick Wright. Shannon Sharpe and Nick Wright, and I'm gonna put the tweets up on the screen for y'all to see. Just hypocrites, bro. They hypocrites. You got some money, them people paid y'all some money, and now you gonna support LeBron till you can't support him no more, dog. You know what I'm saying? And what kills the conversation for me with a lot of people, dog, and your preference is your preference, but for a sports analyst, for somebody who really does this as a career, this is your job. You're on TV. You're influencing the masses, dog. It's very diabolical to get paid to change someone's narrative because they giving you some money. You know what I'm saying? You getting paid to do it. So it's very diabolical if you ask me. Because as y'all can see these tweets up on the screen, dog, Kobe was at least in their top 5 and Shannon Sharpe's top 2. You feel me? So it pains me to think about if Kobe was in your top 2 and all the other players that you had Kobe ranked above were done playing, right? They couldn't score another point, get another rebound, another assist, steal, block, nothing. Okay? Their careers were finished. In 2012, you had Kobe under Jordan. God, Michael, Kobe, in that order. Go Lakers, right? Cool. Nick Wright, top 5. There is nothing that other players that have not touched the basketball since they ranked Kobe where they ranked him that should have propelled them to be above Kobe and to push Kobe down in y'all list. But it's a controlled narrative that y'all gotta spew. I don't know what the man did, bro. You know, I don't know what kind of games is being played. I can't put a finger on why it's that way. But it's clear as day, dog, that the NBA, and maybe it was the whole Colorado incident, dog, that it's kind of like whenever they start talking good about Kobe, one of the, you know, the victim, they do the Me Too thing or something like that happens. Because I think it was during his Hall of Fame stuff, I think the lady resurfaced, or somebody resurfaced the whole Colorado thing, you know what I'm saying, because he was getting some praise, you know, so they resurfaced it. And I think the NBA maybe felt like every time they tried to give him some praise, that was gonna happen. So it was best for them to just separate themselves from Kobe, you know what I'm saying? But for sports analysts, for the people that are analyzing the game, and I get being analytically inclined mean that you look at numbers. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, dog. But I mean, let's be fair, bro. A good stat that they used to always use, bro, to hurt Kobe's legacy was plus minus. Bro, LeBron's plus minus as of late has been horrendous, dog. If you go look at a lot of those games, dog, where he got 30 points, bro, you know, and he looked like he's doing great and he's scoring all of those points, he had a negative plus minus. You know what I'm saying? He's not having a positive impact on his team. It just the points look good. It allows him to have control over the narrative, dog. You feel me? And, you know, I'm not going to even really get on the whole MCL thing again, the whole MCL spring, because it does remind me of what it was, 2018, you know, the whole fractured hand. If you notice, ain't nothing never broken. It ain't never nothing that he got to go get surgically repaired. It's something that's going to heal on its own. He going to heal in the off season. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's ironic that LeBron don't never have to have no surgery, you know, MCL strain. He ain't tear the MCL or rupture or, you know, something like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to have no surgery, which with a you know, a MCL is way different than an ACL, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he ain't suffering no tears in those ligaments. It's just a strain, right? Okay, cool. But and I'm not gonna, like I said, the man, if he hurt, he hurt. You dig? But it's always something with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's these. I like to call it a legacy protector. You know what I'm saying? I just be feeling like, dog, I'm arguing with people about LeBron's place in history compared to Michael Jordan. It's like Michael Jordan three-peated twice. You got Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, dog, the two biggest Michaels that will ever exist. You talking about, dog, Michael Jordan did it at a time where he was on the stage with Michael Jackson, dog. Nobody will never be as big as Michael Jordan. You know, take the NBA to the heights that he did, dog. His tennis shoe still lives on, dog. What about LeBron is going to live on with y'all as long as them Jordans live with y'all, dog? That's a testament to Michael Jordan's legacy, bro. You dig? People bought Jordans like we buy costumes for Halloween to be certain characters. People wanted to be Jordan, dog. They want to be like Mike, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kobe and LeBron's tennis shoes are not, you know, I see people rocking Kobe's a little bit more, but it ain't no tennis shoe that you go get for Easter, that you go get for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That you standing in line for, that you getting shot for pretty much. People dying over these shoes, dog. You know what I'm saying? Jordan built something that nobody will never be able to touch. Is nothing that they doing, dog, that they'll ever be able to create that's like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? The way he did it, dog, the charisma. You know what I'm saying? It was like watching a movie, bro. Whenever you think about how Jordan did stuff, bro, it was like watching a movie. I was watching a YouTube show the other day, and they was talking about, I can't think of the name of the show, y'all forgive me, but they was talking about you know, and throughout LeBron's career, what stint was, I guess, was the most important stint. Like, what stint would you you know, put the most value on? And they was talking about his first stint in Cleveland, you know, when he took that Cavaliers team to the NBA Finals. That's my favorite LeBron. That LeBron was a gunslinger. He was going to get it, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, that LeBron, he gonna give you a move. He gonna dunk on you. He gonna block some shots. He gonna play some defense. He gonna hit you with that spin move. He got his crab dribble. Like, that LeBron was getting busy. You know what I'm saying? That LeBron was getting busy. And I know that a lot of times I joke around with the idea that he had Mo Williams and he had, you know, this one and that one and Boobie Gibson and this one was an all-star, whatever. But let's be real. He carried that Cavs team all the way to the finals, dog. And for somebody to feel like that's probably his biggest accomplishment, it's mind-blowing. Like, I feel like Kobe's 2010 championship, dog, that run is his biggest accomplishment throughout his 20-year season. He beat all 50-plus win teams, and he beat Boston with Rajon Rondo, Rasheed Wallace, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a team that kind of resembled a super team for its time, and Kobe beat them. You know what I'm saying? And you had to go through that gauntlet in the West, dog. When you phone went dead on me, but you know, to get to the point, man, the argument was about the fact that we want to take credit away from Kobe Bryant because he played with Shaquille O'Neal. After we just watched LeBron play with every conceivable superstar that you can think of, dog. Prime AD, Luka, Dwayne Wade, Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook. He had a down the hill Shaquille O'Neal. But that's why I say that, you know, I remember arguing with LeBron fans earlier in his career. But man, now that it's all said and done, dog, we need to start thinking about the fact that we gotta put LeBron in his rightful place, bro. We can't put him number 2 behind Michael Jordan because of the points. Because if that was the case, Kareem would have been the GOAT. Bill Russell had got 11 championships. It's more to it than that, bro. You got 4 championships. You played 22 seasons. You've had all of the help you can possibly have. And this is what it's come to in your career. And then the crazy part about it is y'all talk about all these positions he played and how he's so versatile. Look at the number of first team all defenses he has. You were not the player that Michael and Kobe were on both sides of the floor, bro. It is what it is. And then you benefited from an era of basketball where you can just walk into the paint. Well, you can play bully ball and you can just play without skill, bro. So that's my opinion, dog. This is why I love every time I argue with a LeBron James fan, I'm going to post a video and we're going to talk about it and we're going to share some more facts because I think this is what's necessary. Leave y'all comments down below in the comment section and I'll see y'all on another video. Peace.